Alright, so here we go. First you're going to need a dummy, and here we have our resident dummy, Doug. He's going to help us with this project. We put a little bit of clay on top of his head here to make it more proportioned to an actual human's head. And we're about to get to work here. We're going to need some burlap. We cut it into several small pieces, and liquid latex, which you can find it online or around Halloween time in your costume shops, party supply stations. You can find your liquid latex, and just start putting these pieces on one at a time in generous amounts of the latex. And you want to do 2 or 3 coats. The more coats you apply, the more strong your mask is going to be, the more durable, the longer it's going to last. So be generous with the latex, and get a cheap brush, because the latex will just tear up a paintbrush. So just use a cheap brush like we're using here, and just try to fill in all the pores. And when you overlap your seams, make sure you got plenty of overlap, and the latex will take care of the rest for you. Okay, we got the whole head covered now, and after this shot I put 2 or 3 more coats on it. They dry pretty quick once you get it in front of the fan, and then once it dries up pretty good, you can take some scissors and a knife and put your eyes in there, and you can get creative with that. Just make sure they're going to line up with your head, your actual head, to where you're seeing out of it. Once you cut your eye holes, you can't go back, so be careful there. And you can see this thing taking shape now. We just threw a little bit of color on it, and it peeled off the mold pretty good. Doug's in good shape, and got a new Scarecrow mask in the arsenal. So you can do this relatively cheap, all in all. $20. Burlap's cheap, latex pretty cheap. Take about half a pint of latex for this particular mask, about 3 hours, 4 hours worth of work time. And here it is with a little bit of color on it. And, get as detailed as you want. It's just a basic idea, but there you go. Keep checking this out. Show you the dead.